Hello, 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 all my loves. How is everybody? Raven, right, Raven, I have to say hi to you first. Raven's here first, so I gotta make sure I say hi to Raven first tonight. I messed that up yesterday. Claude, how are you, darling? Parson, how are you? How is everybody? How was everybody's day? How was everyone's Wednesday? It has done a hell of a lot of raining today. Here. Yeah, that sucked. It's been a day. It's been interesting. So, hello, Paul. No, I have not heard. What's the good word? Come on, Paul, fill me in. I need all the good words. Although I did just argue with it, just started raining there. It has poured all day. I think we're up to like 1.5 inches of rain today. It has been insanity. Muffin, you were looking at the New York Trail. Do you mean the trail? Most of the day. Iris. Yeah, tequila. Tequila is much needed today. Paul, I don't know my own catchphrase some days lately. It's been a lot. Parson, you were driving a forklift at work. You were thinking about me. Thank you. Don't get in trouble. Iris, actually, we're gonna talk about Fox News because Mike's video from earlier got clipped for stuff. It's great. Muffin is here to party. Iris, you should have a wrench. I don't know why you don't. I need to go into and fix that. Because, like, my enforcer, Iris. Paul, you want a killdozer? I actually saw something about the killdozer, ironically, and then I have to find it. No, Iris, you're getting one whether you want one or not. Like, that's not optional. Especially if I'm coming to visit, you're getting one. Paul, there was somebody who was talking about the kill. No, Iris, I like being a part of those problems though. Like when the one problem. Oh my. Hey Jerry, how are you feeling? Jerry, how was your EEG the other day? Yeah, Muffin, someone was making a killdozer, but not only was somebody else making a killdozer, like the killdozer thing came back. There was someone making a killdozer. What am I doing? Okay, we need to silence. There we go. We need to silence the phone. Yeah, someone was making a killdozer. But then there was like an entire thing about the killdozer and like how to improve it. And there was a lot about the killdozer. I have to do something about the killdozer. Thanks. Now you have opened a whole other can of worms. Iris, you're allowed to be a degenerate even with a wrench here. Thank you. You don't have to behave. We're degenerates regardless. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I saw all of you in the chat on Mike's channel when this happened, but I gotta show this anyways because my guy, this dude, sir, I'm sorry. Look, we all adore Judge Simpson. How do you not adore Judge Simpson? We're going to. This is great.
Or calls case People versus Corey Harris.
Why is it not showing?
Assistant Public Defender Natalie.
Regardless, so
should be present.
My guy over
Give me
here
1 second.
calls
I'm
into
parking
Judge
right
Simpson. Judge
pulling in
Simpson's
right
talking to
now
him.
at this second. Yes.
Great.
And
he's driving, right?
he didn't have a license.
Here's the problem. My dude's hearing is for driving while suspended. Sir. Raven, my laptop? I'm sorry. Michigan judge was astonished for the defendant charged with driving with suspended license dialed into court while driving. May 15th hearing was in Ann Arbor for Corey. The public defender introduced herself as he dialed into Zoom. Simpson asked, "How you're doing?" My guy said, "I'm pulling into the doctor's office. 1 second, I'm parking right now." Simpson was like, Are you done? And Harris is like, "Can we get an adjournment?" And we all know Simpson. Simpson's like, "Okay, I'm not understanding. Driving while license suspended." And he's driving on camera. And he doesn't have a license. And then my dude is shocked Pikachu over here. My man goes straight up shocked Pikachu. What? And Simpson's like, how are you this stupid? I don't think you can be. Are you, sir? Just, sir. How are you this dumb? And then he goes, "I don't even know how you do that. I'm revoking the bond." And then all you hear is the dude, "Oh my God." The attorney's like, "I'll call you." Simpson's like, "Yeah, turn yourself in by 6. Sir, we have watched a lot of stupid on this channel, but your very large self in a real ugly t-shirt looks like goddamn shocked Pikachu." What? Driving while license suspended, and you got on Zoom while driving to the judge asking for an adjournment and a postponement and told the judge, "I'm driving and parking." Like, you at this point can't even be like, "That's what's alleged." Because the judge said, "What are you doing?" And you're like, "I'm driving. Hold on. I am just parking my car." Sir. Sir. No. If your license is suspended and you're in front of a judge for driving while license suspended, that whole like they have to prove it, you're making it real easy here when you're now on the Zoom call driving with a suspended license. I mean, like, I'll give the public defender like 5% of a 5% because she at one point she goes, "That's what's alleged," and the judge is like, "No, I'm looking. He still doesn't have a driver's license." It's not even alleged to be suspended. The judge just looked. You're an idiot. My guy. Claude. Do you think they're gonna let him drive to the courthouse? I mean, like, if he shows up, I mean, like, if he shows up, I mean, in theory, but I mean, my guy already drove on camera with the judge during the hearing. I don't know if that's gonna matter much more. Y'all already got your shit revoked. It's not like this is a punch card. Like, we caught you driving 6 times while suspended. Like, it's all under one. Yeah, Paul, actually, funny thing you mentioned that. I'm actually working on a video. I'm getting some stuff together. There's a gentleman smoking weed while making a gun video. Look, I get it's legal in some states. Cool. I get even in some of the other states, you can have medical cards. Again, like, cool. You do you, boo. But I hate to break to people, ATF still says it's not legal. So, since ATF ultimately deals with this, we probably shouldn't do gun things that fall under ATF jurisdiction. So yeah, while smoking weed on camera. Just, I mean, just a little bit of advice. But yeah, this person keeps making videos, and I'm like, please stop. Please stop giving ATF all the more reason. Yeah, Iris, I mean, like, no, you say hi to me. Jerry, I said hi to you in Mike's thing earlier. Claude, it's not final. Like, it's not final. And even so, it wouldn't be backdated, essentially. So, hey. Whatever. Yeah, no. Biden has not successfully rescheduled it because, he can motion to do it, but once you get it rescheduled, there's still a whole bunch of legislation and things and rules that have to get done. And your videos that you've been making for a year and a half. Oops. People like that make you feel so smart. Yeah, Paul, they make me feel smart too. They make me feel smart too. What else? Oh, other things we were talking about the other night. So FYI, they did close officially in Daybell. So Daybell, we're waiting in Idaho. They did closing arguments, and the jury's out in Daybell. So now there's a verdict to watch for that one. Boring, Claude. You're boring. You keep your drugs limited to food, alcohol, and caffeine. Yeah, Claude. Unless it's prescribed, that's pretty much me. Jerry, I was in there briefly. I didn't say much of hi. I think I made fun of the dude a couple times. I think I called him Pikachu a few times. And I was like, hey, Pikachu. Sir? Sir, no. No, sir. We don't do that, sir. No, sir, no. But yes, so there was that one. What else did people want me to comment on? I have to finish getting stuff together to comment on the Karen Reed thing. I did pull up some of this stuff. More and more stuff is coming about Ricada. I'm going to wait for it to settle a little bit. I've got to read some of the stuff from today. I have stuff to say. I'll address it once. But what I have to say about it is probably not nearly as amusing as what some people think. I just am more going to kind of debunk a few of the arguments. Yeah, Raven, they've been at trial on Daybell for 3 weeks now with Pryor. Although watching the judge smack down the random ass other dude, I'll have to find that video. That was great. Some random other attorney got shit-faced on a Sunday. And filed something on wait, was it Sunday? No, it was Saturday because it happened on they found out on Easter Sunday. Yeah. It was actually really funny to hear because this judge lost his shit on this random ass attorney. It was great. I'll probably have to play it. That was just a great one. Muffin, I have seen Alyssa's stuff. Some of Alyssa's stuff is fine. Some of it that I have seen is skewed. I've seen most of it. I have the original documents that have been filed. So I will go off the original documents. Jerry, the teacher heard a bad, you feel horrible if the kids are true. Regardless of any of it, true. Tex, how are you? Tex, you're in trouble. Tex, you're in a lot of trouble with me. But yeah, no, Muffin. Some of that's a little bit skewed, like I said. Yeah, Jerry, I feel bad regardless. Here's the thing, guys. You have to remember, right? You have to remember, regardless, it does not matter if, in theory, okay, I'm not defending Nick in this statement. This statement is not to be taken as me defending Nick. This is a hypothetical. Hypothetically, even if 100% of this is false. Okay? Again, we know it's not. I am saying hypothetically. Hypothetically, even if this shit was false, the fact that the kids had to be dealt with CPS, there's an open case involving CPS, not to mention their father's situation, demise, drama, whatever you would like to refer to all of it as, has now been blasted all over the internet. It has been clipped. It has been picked up by major news channels. he is a teenager. Like, his kids are never going to live this down. So regardless of what Nick actually did, regardless of who did what, right? His poor kids are the victims. Iris, I don't know. There is a lot that I have been privy to that has not been made public yet, and it's bad. I mean, you have to remember 26 grams, you are looking at $1 million fine and 25 years in jail. He had more than 26 grams, more than 25 grams. So that's a problem. But like Iris, like the kids are vicious. That's my thing. Like, look, regardless, he's an adult. He made his bed. Addiction, everything. Like, regardless of what you did, regardless, you're an adult. You made this decision. The children did not. Those kids have to deal with this. Raven, I have not gotten into it yet, but I will, I promise. Almost an ounce of coke, allegedly. Jerry, you're looking at the one search warrant, 26 grams. He had ketamine and other things. But again, regardless of what Nick did, he's an adult. He can pay for that. His wife's an adult. April's an adult. They can pay for their wrongs. Those kids have to live with this stigma and these videos and the fact that, like, the body cam is coming out, right? Yeah, Iris, there were nannies, and that was part of the problem. The body cam's coming out. Things the kids said to social services and police are coming out. Those poor kids will never live that down. So, like, the rest of them, F it. Y'all are adults. You made your bed. Now you have to deal with it. Those poor kids will never live this down. Like, it's forever going to be like, oh, you're whose kid? And that's what I feel bad for. That. I don't feel bad for anyone else in this. Like, okay, you fucked up. Go get help. Great. The kids are the only victims. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to that text. Has life text. You're in trouble. You know, Raven, I will get to the email. I had a bunch to deal with last night after I reappeared to stream. What else? So, Jerry, some of the CPS reports will not, the actual CPS, the actual CPS reports will not come out. Those are going to be sealed because it's kids. The problem is the priest and people that went to the police initially said things. And the kids, especially older ones, made statements to police which are in the reports. The fact that CPS was called and who the kids went to and how long they were with CPS is in the reports. So the current stuff, like anything from now on, won't go. That'll be sealed. But again, there's plenty of stuff that's already out there, right? Like, you know, the little one statements about food and clothing and things that ended up in the report, right? So those are what's public. The stuff from here on out won't be. Like, the new ones won't be. But what's out is out. And again, the little ones that made comments, in 10 or 15 years, those are still going to be out there. Yet, Jerry, from now on, anything they say to CPS will be sealed unless somehow it comes out at trial. Yeah, Iris, yeah, he's busy arguing with everybody on stuff. Oh my God, Cookie! You're actually making a live. You are, and I'm not massively bored yet. Cookie, I hearts. Cookie, I commented back and I told you to send me an email and I asked how Dad was. We miss you. We love you. Cookie, I can't. Yay, you're here. Yeah, Iris, he needs to stop arguing with people on the interwebs. Yeah, we need to stay off them and stop talking to people and stop arguing. Okay? Yeah. I had a discussion with my lawyer today about somebody else, and I was like, why? I hate going to court. I have to go to court again. I don't like court, just so you know. Court and I don't get along. I get in trouble. I get told to fix my face a lot. Because as everybody who sees me on stream knows, it's real easy to tell what I'm thinking. Jerry, yeah, we know. I like to argue. I do. But there's a time and a place. And when you're dealing with court things, it's not. Speaking of my face beyond, I have to see 2 surgeons. I have 2 appointments tomorrow. So as soon as a couple of these things look a little bit okay, I will be back on the screen. We'll call shame me and tell you to get off your ass and finish streaming your book. We'll call finish streaming your book, but I miss you and I love you. But I'm the last person to tell anyone to get off their ass because like I was there and then I had a health crisis and I was gone for like 5 more weeks. So like if anybody should have been shaming me, everybody should have been shaming me. Jerry, I think you were around in the beginning of the Cookie era. Cookie is one of my OGs, and we love Cookie. We love Cookie and Hawaii and pineapples, and we love Cookie. He's one of my OGs, along with Will Call and some of the other OGs. But Cookie will always have a place in my heart. Cookie and Claude, because I know Claude's here too. They were 2 of my first subscribers. They were like within like a week of me having the channel. They were there pretty much. So, what else are we going to talk about? Oh my god. So, yeah, we have the Idiot and Simpsons court. The Ricada thing, like I said, yeah, 610 body cam people are going to get. I have to look through things. I'll make one comment, but that's about it. We're going to go over the thing with the Karen Reed bullshit. Yeah, Muffin's been there since like week 1, too. Thank you, Claude. Yes, my face and all of me will be back. I just have to see a surgeon tomorrow. I have a couple cute little like scars going on right now. Sorry. What, Paul? Paul, this is why I love you. But okay. We're gonna do the Karen Reed thing. I have a couple other ones. C. Allen sent me a couple really funny videos. So, yeah, Claude, people are going to get to see all of me thanks to all of you because now there's a video of me in shorts at a gun range, okay? I'm just going to put out there, for those of you, okay, for those of you who are not here at the time of the bet, I had said when I got to 1,000 and monetized, I would go to the range in some Daisy Dukes. I'm going to point out this one point, and I think other than maybe Iris, I don't know if any of you will get this part. I found the shorts that I wore were from my sophomore year of high school, and they're from Hollister, and they are some very short Jessica Simpson in the Dukes of Hazzard shorts. They're from Hollister, Iris. Straight up Hollister Abercrombie days from the early 2000s. So yes, that video is coming soon. There was a lot of very interesting people at the glass watching. I felt very awkward. And I will confirm that hot brass is, I remember I don't wear shorts at the range. Irish, I don't wash my own car. That's not happening. If I'm gonna make money, I'm gonna like go to OnlyFans. Muffin, they are actually big on me, but yes, they do fit. I they still fits a great feeling, you bet. I haven't changed much in size. Paul, don't wear loose shirts. Paul, my issue isn't loose shirts, it's V-necks. Lisa Marie's blonde hair. I don't know who you are, but I don't. I have not spoken to him in almost probably close to 2 years. But Claude, so actually I'm not trying to give you a heart attack, but ironically, so like here's the funny thing, ironically, I actually looked into OnlyFans because hold on. Lisa Marie, I'll be right back. Hold on. Let me finish answering this one. Claude, they ban all firearm content. Somebody asked if I would start an OnlyFans because they wanted to watch me clean guns, which I can't do on live streams because of YouTube's terms of service. So I had looked into it. And amazingly, out of all the things OnlyFans will allow, they ban firearms. So, yeah. Muffin, where is Patty? She's still doing good. She's really, really busy with work. Yeah, Claude, it's no other weapons, no firearms, no other weapons. I would have to. I can actually do it on Twitch. I can clean guns. I could do Twitch or Rumble, but I'd looked into it. Lisa Marie's blonde hair. I'm not sure what your name used to be. You'd have to tell me, but no, you don't have to be. You don't have to be sorry. I don't remember all of the. I just don't remember everybody. In all honesty, you don't need to be sorry. He got himself yeeted off my channel for being inappropriate about one of my doctors, and at the time he was drinking very heavily, and saw nothing wrong with his behavior. It is my understanding he has quote unquote changed and has this redemption arc, and he's changed his personality. He hasn't drunk in a year, and he's done all these things. And I've seen him kind of briefly on a couple of channels. I have not spoken to him in 2 years. So, in theory, but I don't miss him. He was not a nice person at the time. In theory, he could. Lisa, you're good. You don't have to apologize. No apologies here. In theory, I mean, like I would say hi to him or talk to him, but I have not spoken to him. Will call. What do you mean? Maybe it's no firearms live. Maybe a recorded show. It is no firearms at all on OnlyFans. OnlyFans is no firearm content at all in any, because I actually messaged them and I said, like, what if it's educational, not like fetishy? And they were like, nope, none. It would have to be Rumble, Twitch, or like an actually filmed. Muffin Gerber, what Gerber? Like Gerber knives, or like you're gonna have to fill me in. Gerber what? Yeah, no, person, yeah, it has to. Rumble would have to be. Yeah, no, Lisa, you're good. No apologies. Paul, go for it. Only guns, yeah. No, Muffin, her company. Hey, Papa, my lovey. Wait, where was I? Hold on. Yeah, Muffin, her company kind of like downsized, consolidated. Oh yeah, Gerber baby Kurt, yeah. Um yeah, they consolidated and she ended up with like a whole lot more work and a really short timeline right now. Yeah, he definitely was kind of Gerber baby-ish. He claims he's changed. He was on with Natalie Lawyer Chicken, a whole bunch of people, and I'm like, if y'all had only read the messages or saw the shit from Jerry, I mean, I tend to click off if I see him on someone else's stream because his voice annoys me still. If you saw the shit he said or the messages he said about you people or the things he actually believes, y'all would not have him on as part of the redemption arc. I'm sorry. but like, whatever. I don't care. I don't have that much energy to invest in other people right now. So, what else are we covering? There was something else I wanted to cover. Let's see. What's in the news? Anything good in the news? Let's see. There's something in the news that someone sent me. Oh, yes, this is, there was two. There have been two big things. Let me open this in a new window so I can pull it up for you. And then I have one other one to bring up for you guys, and it was up by the crocodile. It's by you, Crocky. So, Angel has Hernandez. I don't. Yeah, Lisa claims he stopped drinking like a year ago, but who cares? Yeah, Muffin, I click off too. Just annoys me. Okay, so guys, not you, because I know my viewers are smart. I love my viewers. You guys are smart. But guys, I need you to, if you ever find somebody that's this stupid, I'm gonna need you to intervene, okay? Thank you, guys. Loaded guns and a grenade found at the airport at SeaTac. People, sir, how did you, sir? You can't even be like, I forgot. What are you doing? Tuesday, TSA officers at SeaTac found 3 loaded firearms and a grenade during a routine passenger screening at 5:15 in the morning. That's too early for this shit. A man was found with a loaded 45 caliber Glock handgun in his carry-on. He was headed to Newark. Paul, he was coming to visit you guys. No, fucking no. How? Second firearm, a loaded 9mm Smith & Wesson MP. I mean, like, that's a better one. Was found in his carry-on at a second person? Oh, Jesus. At 8:30 a.m., he was going to Spokane. Okay, these are 3 people. What are you people doing? At 10:20 p.m., a loaded 9mm piece of crap was on a female in a carry-on, going to San Antonio. And then somebody else had a grenade. Why? Why are you, sir? Paul, I just meant like the East Coast. One of them was going to Newark. They were going to Jersey. I just meant New York, New Jersey, that coast. Not you specifically. Passengers are allowed to transport unloaded firearms on commercial airplanes if they're locked in a hard-sided case and placed in checked baggage. Okay, guys, everybody keeps asking me this question, so I'm going to answer it, okay? I'm going to answer it. I'll answer it in another video, but I'm going to answer it here, okay? Any firearms need to be in a case. It must be hard-sided. It must be locked. It must be unloaded. And all bullets and ammunition must be in a box or in a container, separate. They can't be in any magazines. And you must have locks, and generally 2. If they can get any part of the container open enough to get like a finger in, it's not considered secure enough. Yeah, like I said, Wilco, ammunition can be in the same case, which is a question I get. My ammunition is in the same case. It just cannot be in the weapon, nor in the magazine. It can be in the box in the same locked thing. So you can do that. It can't all be in one. And then they have to be locked, and you are the only one allowed to have the lock. They cannot be like the TSA locks. They must be like master locks. And sometimes you have to have them unlocked depending on what kind of scanner they have. Some TSAs want you to look at it and check and look inside the weapon and make sure. They want to feel under the foam. They want to look inside the magazines. They want to make sure all ammunition is in a box and it's not whatever. And then they make you lock it. But newer airports and newer places with the newer scanner, They just want them double locked, and they can tell if it's in it or not by the scanner. So, yeah, only the owner can have it, and then they will tape a red and white card to it that has your information on it. Sir, you have 3 guns and a grenade. Why? Will call, you can have a speed loader, but there cannot be ammunition in it, nor can ammunition be in any magazine. All ammunition must be in either the original box or like a hard case. Yeah, Jerry, yeah. I mean, at least you got lucky, Jerry. Although I can't say, somebody else asked me about weed. You can't technically have it in airports, and in theory they can arrest you. But because someone asked me, like, well, what if someone was like the oil for a vape? They generally are not, unless you're causing a problem or you have a crap ton of it. I know plenty of people that have traveled with the vapes. That being said, do not use it. Cookie, not really. Cookie, I travel with them all the time. Never takes more than 5 minutes. Claude, it's actually not really. So I have a Pelican case that holds 2, like, it has 2 locks. I have the foam pulled. My firearms go in. I have a hard box that has the ammunition. It goes in. Well, yeah, Cookie, you're in Canada. So yes, that's a little different. But the magazines go in. When you get up to the counter, I do advise when you're checking your bag, not to say, like, when they're like, do you have anything? Don't be like, yes, I have a gun, because people will scream and run. Just tell them you have a prohibited item that needs the red and white tag and to go through security separately, and all the people that work the counter will know exactly what you're talking about. They will hand you the red and white card to fill out, and they will send you over to TSA. Don't just yell, I have a gun. I've seen people do it. It doesn't go well. Canada, if you pack ammunition separately, yeah. And it also depends on what kind of firearm you're bringing, if it's legal in the country. But you know what, ironically, so Cookie, one of the things you have to, ironically, Runkle was talking about this. Runkle competes, and he has to keep some of his weapons in the US now because he does 3 gun. And so some of them are not legal in Canada anymore. Muffin, you get charge and departure and arrival state if you're caught in arrival at the airport. Charge and departure and arrival. Won't you if you're caught in the arrival airport? Muffin, do you mean for weed or firearms? Weed? No. So it wouldn't be a problem. Like, if you get cited for a very small amount, it's problematic. But generally, federally, they're not going to do that. Depending on the state, again, that would all depend. But such a small amount, they usually just confiscate it. Even if they catch you federally at the airport, but don't do it. You will piss off a drug dog. Don't vape. I know people that have done it, and you will get nailed. Yeah, you can't have the air in Canada. Yeah, and Runkle's talked about it. Yeah, Claude, it's really easy. If you know how, I'm gonna make a separate video because I've had a whole bunch of people ask me about that and to make a video on it. I had to grab my extra locks. Jerry, you gonna go do your meds? Go do your meds. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be on. I have an early appointment with the one sergeant tomorrow morning. CCW, you're still right of New York. Yeah, but but Cookie, how have you been? How's life? Papa, how you feeling? Um, Papa, because I just read a story about, people at Seattle, Tacoma, that they had 3 guns and a grenade. Or at the weed, because people are like, well, I had it in my vape pen and I didn't know. I forgot to take the oil out. Life's good, very busy. Okay, Cookie, send me an email. Send me an email so I can at least keep touch with you. I've missed you. Missed you, and I've wondered how Dad was. How was the Hawaii trip? How did that go? Let me know. So yes, there's that. And then let's Let's pull up one of the other ones. There was like 3. I was like, what are we doing, people? Okay. Here, this one I've had questions on lately. This new law in Vermont. Okay. First and foremost, ghost guns have always been banned, people, okay? Okay, no ghost guns. The governor has signed a bill into law, essentially made ghost guns illegal to close loopholes around background checks. The law goes into effect, makes it illegal to own a firearm without a serial number. Look, you can't, you still, you can't have a firearm without a serial number. That's not legal anywhere, okay, people? Prevents people from printing guns off 3D printers, buying kits with the internet that are unserialized. You already can't do that, so stop. Those support the bill. They're nearly impossible to trace. Blah blah blah. Yet most of this doesn't actually matter. Okay, it drives me crazy. And then at the end, you can't bring one to a polling site. Okay, cool, whatever. But look, here's the thing: ghost guns, they're really hard, right? They're really hard, and they still have to be things have to be serialized. If they catch you, you're in trouble. They're not legal. ATF, just like I don't care what local state regulations, ATF, they're not legal. So all these states are like, well, we have to regulate it here. Okay, look, if somebody's making a quote unquote ghost gun or 3D printing gun to get through loopholes, they don't give a shit if it's illegal or not. Okay, they're already using it for an illegal purpose. So why do they care? Paul, traveling with leads in a problem. Traveling, you need to put in your carry-on. They're not going to bother you if they want to. They'll call local police. Police not to make it. Yeah, Paul. I mean, it depends on where. I know some airports and I know some places where they will get bored and try to make a big deal out of it. I have seen somebody had a fairly decent amount, and since it is technically federally illegal, they got yelled at and then it got chucked by police. By like federal, like TSA people and local, whatever. But you brought so much. Yeah, Paul, it just depends. Like it's the ones, like I said, it's the ones that are stupid about it. It's the people that are like, I'm gonna be dumb about this. Like, why? Why are we doing this? Like, there's absolutely no reason to be stupid about this shit. I cannot tell you. I've seen the ones when I say are being dumb, like that are hotboxing and vaping out a fucking airport bathroom. Don't do this. Like, don't hotbox there. Don't vape in an airport where people can smell it. And that's where you get in trouble. Oh yeah, Paul. I mean, like, and I get that. I'm just saying it's usually the kids. It's like, college age people that are stupid. But I'm gonna give everyone like 10 minutes. Any questions, ask, and then I'm going to sign out because, like I said, I have a really early doctor's appointment. And then tomorrow, I think we're gonna do a bunch of the Karen Read, unless I have time to read through the Ricada stuff. But I think we're gonna do the Karen Read tomorrow, and we'll look at some of the stuff if Daybells come back. And then if there's anything else you want, leave it in the comments or leave it in a message to me, and I can do it tomorrow. So, other than that, I love you all. I have missed you all. Paul, you had someone vaping. Yeah, Paul. So I had some dude vaping in the bathroom on one of my flights. And funny thing about Loki. Okay, so funny thing. Any of you guys, any men, or any females who have been pregnant, or men who have known most pregnant females, they get that, like, they're like, oh, I have the superhuman sense of smell while pregnant. I never lost it. And to the point that some of my fellow officers used to call me McGruff. Because, like, I'd walk up to a car and be like, they've got Coke. Like, I could smell it. Like, I can smell things. Like, I'll be like, somebody's got, you've got a caramel macchiato from Starbucks. Like, I can smell coffee 2 stories away. It is bad. Weed, same thing. I can smell it no matter where. Yeah, Paul, they used to call me McGruff because they'd be like, hey, go walk up to the car and talk to the driver, and they would use that as the probable cause to call the actual drug dog for a search. Because I can smell it on anybody. It is bad. I am like, yeah, Claude, it's awful. I get nauseous really easy from it. I can smell anything. Like, it's ridiculous. So I could smell it. But the person was smoking, and let me tell you, the federal air marshals, when we landed, that got on the plane to drag the person that was smoking in the lavatory off, damn. They weren't even smoking, they were vaping in the lavatory, and they got drug off by air marshals. I was like, you in trouble, my guy. You in trouble. Only other person lately I've seen in more trouble was the meatball that tried to fight me in the airport. Because meatball fights. Tex, depending, it does stink generally, especially certain strains. I do know a couple of them that don't really smell as bad, especially in the medical world. But I have missed you all. I love you all. Tex, Paul, Papa, Paul. Let's see who else I've seen. Papa, Muffin. I have missed you too. I'm glad I'm back too. Will call. I have missed you. I've missed you all. I'm back. I'm back. You're all stuck with me. I'm back. Cookie. Okay, Raven, let me know. I will be back tomorrow night, guys. Love you all. Let me know. Maybe you need to text me. You're in trouble. I will talk to you all later. I love y'all. Good night. Papa, I'm going to call the house in a minute. Bye.